DJ Academics obtained some court documents pertaining to Ynw Melly's case that state that prosecutors submitted a 66-page DNA evidence report that they believe strengthens their claim that Ynw Melly is guilty of the allegations being brought up against him. DJ Academics on February 19th laid out details about the case and included the court documents that seem to validate his claims. "It looks like Ynw Melly might be cooked," said DJ Academics in the clip. "I gotta keep it 100 with you. He's one of my favorite artists. Trust me, I think he's so talented that I'm hoping that anything they're saying that he did, he ain't do. However, if you listen to his music, Melly versus Melvin, maybe Melvin did it, and Melly's innocent. But unfortunately, he's got one body and one life. And if the other one's guilty, that means he's guilty. And I don't think the plea of insanity will work. And to be honest, it's clear the prosecutors and police have a hard-on for him. They want to get this guy in the execution chair." In October 2021, prosecution asked a Broward County judge to have Ynw Melly submit an oral swab so that they could determine if his saliva was a match to the DNA found on a yellow jacket from the scene of the crime. As Academics continued, he revealed prosecutors actually submitted a 66-page report on DNA evidence once they got the results. The state of Florida has now submitted supplementary discovery, which means they now basically have to send Ynw Melly's lawyers, "Hey, these are additional evidence that we didn't send y'all before," he said. "By the time you get to a trial as prosecutors, you got to send the defendant everything you're going to use against him in court so that they can prepare a legal defense." Now, what the state of Florida just provided to Ynw Melly's defense team is a whole lot of pages on DNA, said Academics. The shooting occurred in October 2018, and police believe Ynw Melly and co-defendant Ynw Portland staged the scene to look like a drive-by shooting. Police also allege they drove around with the two dead bodies in the Jeep Compass before dropping them off at a local ER. Prosecutors are confident they have an ironclad case that will disprove any kind of drive-by shooting took place. They said that Melly's phone pinpointed him to around the area where the vehicles was traveling when they so-called got shot up, Academics explained. The ballistics of the shooting show that all the shots came from Melly's position in the car. They have surveillance cameras basically showing Melly get into the car in that same position. They also have the ballistics from the drive-by. But that wasn't all. They also discovered spent shells underneath the floorboard in the position where Melly was sitting. Ynw Melly is described as heartless and ruthless, and prosecutors are seeking the death penalty. His trial is coming up on March the 7th. As DJ Academics stated, they submitted a 66-page report about the evidence surrounding the case, and we'll see how that will play out when the trial begins. If you're not caught up on everything surrounding this case, click on this link to this playlist and you'll be caught up to everything that's going on.